Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 22 online CFM game. We are now in week 15 of the 2021 NFL season here in the Universal Gaming League. We are coming off of a much needed bye week. Now our bye week pretty late in the season, week 14, but we could use the off time to just regroup and refocus on this stretch run to end out this regular season, where our New England Patriots are still in a great position to make the playoffs, win our division, and get the first round bye despite the few hiccups we've had in our last two games. We dropped it to the Titans, we dropped it to the Bills. It doesn't get any easier as we get ready to play the 8-5 Indianapolis Colts in Lucas Oil Stadium, but let's see if we can come in with a refined focus, a refined game plan, and get back to our winning ways. So without further ado, let's get underway. The Patriots offense taking the field first, and this side of the ball was definitely an issue last week where we tried to air it out with Mac Jones, just trying to give the reins to our rookie quarterback a little bit too much. So, we can pass the ball, but taking plays like this underneath to Hunter Henry, that might be more of our speed. We didn't get the first down, so it's 3rd and inches, and Damian Harris, trying to battle, is not able to move the chains on that play either. 4th down and 1, and, well, this isn't much of a conservative play call. We're going to go for it. We're going to pitch it outside. Harris not going to get it. A tackle for loss, a turnover on downs. And, yeah, we had a linebacker being blocked by a wide receiver. Didn't work out too well on that pitch, and a little bit of a home run kind of play there, trying to go for the pitch, and it just did not work out. So, not the best sequence to start the game off, but let's see if our defense can tighten up. Oh, we will not, because this is a free play on 3rd down, and it's going to be a conversion nonetheless. And, of course, it's Chase Winovich who went offsides. Why would it not be? But, of course, it doesn't matter because they got the first down anyways, the Colts did. So Indianapolis taking over in great field position after the turnover on downs. On the RPO, it's Paris Campbell juking away and getting the first down before Devin McCourty makes the tackle. Wentz dropping back on first down. It's not first down and goal. It's pretty close. It doesn't matter because that's Jack Doyle to end the drive. Both feet inbounds, and the Indianapolis Colts looking to take it to our Patriots. Indianapolis in the thick of the wild card battle and even an outside chance of winning their division, but they need to get hot to close out this regular season, and our Patriots are a big roadblock to their potential success and postseason aspirations. So we're going to be getting the best of the Indianapolis Colts today. That means we got to raise our game as well as we go to the ground game with Damian Harris, trying to find that balance. But so far, it hasn't really worked out for us. 4 rushes, not much to show for it, and we just got a delay a false start penalty on top of that. So 2nd down, once again, just looking for something short. That'll do as Hunter Henry gets down low. But here we are once again. It's 3rd down and short. Can we move the chains this time around? Andy Isabella with the nice vision to cut it inside on the jet sweep. And Mack handling the bat snap on 1st down. That ball is swatted at the line of scrimmage by the Forrest Buckner, the superstar defensive tackle. That's picked off the ricochet. It's Julian Blackmon as we try to fit that ball into a tight window of Mac Jones, and that's not a part of the game plan where we said we have to take safe throws with Mac. That was a risky throw, and, well, Mac is just not built to make that kind of pass. If we had Aaron Rodgers, probably completed. We have Mac Jones, so it's not going to be completed. And we can't use it as an excuse. It's just something that, we are still learning at this point of the season what we can and cannot do with Mac Jones. And we're more so learning what we can't do as we get the interception right back. Devin McCourty with the INT. What a season Devin McCourty has had for our New England Patriots. This could be his last season before retirement, and he's showing out as Mac Jones downfield. He connects. It's Steven Sims with the spin move, and Steven Sims, goodbye. Patriots on the board. Mac Jones said, what conservative game plan? He rolls the pocket and throws a dime. But when passes are that wide open, we can't turn them down. That's the difference, right? That's wide open. The interception that we threw, that's a tight window. That's a tough throw to make, and that's something that we kind of just got to hesitate on those kind of plays, as Jonathan Taylor getting the ground game going for the Indianapolis Colts. Going against Indianapolis, we expect Jonathan Taylor to be a big part of their game plan, as well as Nyheim Hines, even Marlon Mack on this roster as Carson Wentz. He'll float it. There he is once again, Jonathan Taylor. He's been the only man to really touch the ball well so far, but let's go. Second down. Who else wants to step up for the Colts? Carson Wentz, actually. He'll take off and get the first down as we start the second quarter. And Devin McCourty on fire, making a play there on T.Y. Hilton, but it's still going to be a first down for those Colts. Doing an okay job of controlling this running game so far by the Colts. Not trying to let them get off one of those big runs. Oh, Nyheim Hines takes a big shot from Kyle Duggar. That's an ouch, but he makes the reception. He hangs on. Look at McCourty crashing in, but at the end of the day, Jack Doyle cannot be tackled. What an effort from Doyle, who already has a touchdown in this game. Sets the offense up at the 2-yard line. Taylor up the middle. Let the big boys pave the way, and Jonathan Taylor just followed the path, and he gets the touchdown. And this is not exactly the best matchup for our New England Patriots, because this rushing attack that we talked about with the Colts, given our front sevens, issues this season with being able to stop the run, those kind of plays can happen. We just get kind of mauled up front. So we'll see how we can adjust as this game goes on. In the meantime, Ramondre Stevenson trying to get our own ground game established, which hasn't happened so far as we drop back with Mac. Great pocket, downfield, that's Andy Isabella, and the perfect throw from Mac Jones. He's bounced back from the sloppy start with 2 downfield dimes. This time it's Isabella for the touchdown, and Andy Isabella's ability to take the top off the defense once again coming into play. Just straight up man coverage, and Isabella faster than the Colts defensive backs. It might take a little bit for Isabella to get open against that man coverage. Not the best route runner, but once he gets that downfield separation, it's GG's. You might need some safety help if you want to keep up with number 17. T.Y. taking that shot at Duggar again, and that prevents the first down until this third down carry by Jonathan Taylor. And look at all the bodies flying on our Patriots right now. That Colts offensive line really taking it to us. But we get a nice bounce back here. That's Chase Winovich on the sack. Unfortunately, Josh Uche gets injured on the play. But good to see Winovich doing something positive for us as Jack Doyle continues to be a thorn in our side. Not something we expected to say, but it's happening right now. Third down. Campbell can't make the catch, and Devin McCourty breaks the pass up. And if Devin McCourty... Oh, we have a fake punt. It's Marlon Mack. He won't get the first down. Indianapolis trying to catch us sleeping, and we make the great tackle, and back on offense we are for one play as Willis gets the interception, and this will be super costly as the Colts get a touchdown. A pick 6 by Mac Jones. A bad mistake to make there. Trying to hit up the spot route, and it did not work out. And one thing we have been doing in the past couple of games that I'm really seeing is not paying dividends is we moved Jonnu Smith back to our slot wide receiver. We've done it pretty much since the Titans game. And, it's just Andy Isabella was doing so well as our slot receiver for the past couple of weeks that I think that's just his role on this team, where we try to put Jonnu in there just to get Jonnu some snaps as we have yet another third down and 1 in this game. And once more, we're not able to convert. Darius Leonard absolutely popping Damian Harris, and we go no huddle here right before the 2-minute warning. We'll try to go for a 4th down and short in our own territory once again. Yes, we will. We'll drop back to pass this time. Oh, Mac! He missed him. It was Damian Harris for the easy first down. As good as some of the throws Mac was making, that is devastating. Easy throw, pitch and catch, but we missed it. It's a turnover on downs, and the Colts once again starting off a great field position, but they'll turn it over on the next play. Carson Wentz trying to do a little bit too much, and he coughs up the pigskin. So back we come with Mac Jones. Back to what I was saying with that Jonnu Smith thing. It's just, I'm trying to get Jonnu some more snaps just because, he's a high overall player, and I'd rather have Hunter Henry at that tight end 1 spot as Mac Jones is actually somehow going to bounce around and get this first down. But I think this is a failed experiment that we're trying. This Jonnu Smith in the slot. You see a play like this, it's just, he's not going to get too much separation. He's a big body, and that pays off as opposed to Andy Isabella, who's like 5'9", but I don't know. I don't think it's really working for our offense too much. Third down, dropping back to pass with Mac underneath. Henry, of course he won't get the first down. The absolute struggle to get a yard, a couple of inches. That titanic battle will be wagered on once more as we put the offense on the field. We'll go for it. We'll get it. It's Damian Harris. Oh, trying to set up that block there, trying to let Trent Brown run downfield and absolutely maul Blackman. But we are able to move the chains, keep the drive going, hang on to our 2 timeouts. We'll go no huddle with 40 seconds left in the first half, trailing by 7. Matt gets it off. We have a penalty on the play as we go out of bounds to stop the clock, and it's actually going to be roughing the passer, so tack on the 5 and 15 as well from the penalty, and that puts us in field goal range. Looking for more. Mac with the awkward turnaround to make the throw right there, and we only get a yard, but we do get out of bounds, stop the clock once again in the flats. Damian Harris maintaining those 2 timeouts as long as we possibly can, but we do have a 3rd down and 2 here. Mac dropping back, looking, going end zone for Aguilar, who comes down with it. Oh my, that looked like an interception every which way, but the Colts whiff and Aguilar strikes, and we have a tie ball game. I will thank our lucky stars for that one, all right? My favorite saying, the Madden BS usually evens itself out. We could be getting robbed, but every once in a while, you gotta admit when Madden gives you a break. Madden just gave us a golden goose right there. Man, that was, instead of having this tie ball game, we could have been in a lot worse spot. So we'll take it. Not going into halftime just yet, though, because the Colts are threatening here with 6 seconds left. They could use about a 15-yard play to get into field goal range. They'll run it with Jonathan Taylor. And look at the blocks and lining for JT. He gets down with maybe half a second left. They called the timeout, and this should be field goal range for Rodrigo Blankenship in the Dome in Lucas Oil Stadium. Blankenship is good. And the Colts tack on 3 on the final play of the first half. And interestingly enough, they got into field goal range with barely any time just by running the ball and just dominating the line of scrimmage. So not a great look for us. We'll try to bounce back in the second half from that. So far, so good. Is that Winovich again? Yes, it is. Chase Winovich having one of his best games of the season as Jonathan Taylor. He gets the first down. That was a bang play as Ryan Kelly, one of the better offensive lineman there for the Colts, going down in a little bit of pain. We'll see if he comes back, but in the meantime, they're still running the ball pretty well. Jonathan Taylor with the nice cutback right there, and once again, you see the inability for us to get off of the blocks right now, to make the play at the first level of the rushing attack. The Colts offensive line engaging in their blocks, and it's way too easy for Marlon Mack, Jonathan Taylor, and Naheem Hines. It doesn't matter. Put anybody behind that line, and they're getting 5 yards before first contact, and the Colts are absolutely taking it to us at this point of the game as they go with the sweep. Man, Kyle Duggar is due to force a fumble in this game as they go to the run once again, and Taylor finds yet another crease. He's over 100 yards in the game. He'll get the first down on this carry, and the Colts continue to batter our Patriots defense until they score. This time it's Michael Pittman on the sweep, and Pittman looking like, well, anybody that could run the ball in a jet sweep and get a touchdown. It's just that easy right now, and yeah, we're going to have to do something to adjust on the defensive side of the ball to what the Colts just did. That was a statement drive by Indianapolis that they're just a more physical front than us. So, you know, whether it's blitzing or what, we're going to have to figure out something schematically because we can't keep getting bullied around like that. But now that puts the pressure on our Patriots offense. These are not the positions that we want to be in, down double digits in the second half. No one wants to be in these positions, obviously. But, you know, being in a position with this team, with our rookie, you know, we've talked about it so much. We have to protect Mac Jones. And the best way to protect him is to run the ball and play good defense. Well, at least we're running the ball on this drive. This is by far the most success we've had running the ball. So let's see how long we can ride this horse. Damian Harris getting the carry, but now second down, dropping back the pass. Mack is going end zone, and it's picked off. Looking for Hunter Henry, and that was just not a smart play right there. I thought Henry would run a bit more of a shallow post right there. Didn't really work out that way. So that was kind of dumb on my part, and kind of stymied a chance at getting at least 3 points on that drive. We're moving the ball well. We're playing it smart, and you know, we've had a couple of turnovers this game that, you know, have just been on me, that we're just playing a little sloppy right now. And that just kind of seems to be the theme of the past couple of games where we are having these turnovers, these unforced errors that are putting ourselves in bad positions. We need to get this stop here on 3rd and 5, but that's Naheem Hines out the backfield. Hines getting the first down, breaking the tackle, getting a couple of extra yards, and, oh, we can't quite get off the field. We can't quite pick off that RPO. I tried to set it up, but I suppose that's Kyle Duggar, right? And once again, that just speaks to our front seven, right? Not a bad front seven on paper. You got Winovich, you got McMillan, Jamie Collins, Kyle Van Noy. They're great names in real life, but in Madden, yeah, oh, that was a sketchy pass right there. We just got to do the best with what we got. 4th down and 3. Colts are actually going to put the offense on the field here. This is interesting. No field goal to make it a 13-point game. They'll drop back to pass with Carson Wentz under pressure, and he's picked off. It's Sean Wade with the interception, and Wade with a lane. He's got Wentz to be. Nice block by Jonathan Jones, and Sean Wade will go all the way. What a game changer. Wow. That was not what the Colts needed. A chance to go up 13. Instead, we're going to cut the lead to 3 after the PAT. And that was shout out to the pass rush right there, because that's what forced Carson Wentz to let that ball loose, to force that window that was just not open, and getting the pick 6. What a bonus for us. Now we got to tighten up and stop this rushing attack. And the pass rush suddenly awakening. 3rd down and 9. Clock is stopped with 5:32 remaining in the quarter. That's picked off. It's Kyle Duggar. He didn't get to force the fumble, but he gets a key interception. And here we are already in field goal range, looking for much more. What a bounce back by the New England Patriots. And now it's a potential money drive for Mac Jones and the boys. We try to run the ball in the first 2 set of downs. Does not work out. 3rd down and 5. Mac's gonna keep it. Design quarterback run does not work at all. So we go 3 straight rushing plays, and now a field goal to tie it up is good. We got our chance there. We got our defense to make a play, and at the very least, we got points out of it to tie the game, but not a successful drive at all. So it just seems like we can't quite get that ground game established the way we like it, as Jonathan Taylor getting the Colts ground game established. There goes JT in the open field. JC Jackson the last line. D.Y. Hilton moving him out the way. Jonathan Taylor, what an answer back for the Indianapolis Colts. We had a tie game for about 10 seconds before Taylor and the Colts rushing attack said otherwise. And just when it looked like we finally figured out something on the defensive end of the ball, it's back to square one. We're down by 7 once again, but we still have a chance with our offense. Now this is the money drive for Mac Jones and the Patriots offense as the rushing game continues to struggle. 14 attempts, 39 yards. Colts front doing their thing. Aguilar on the reception, but he has to come back to the football right there due to the awkward pass. And here we are one more time. 3rd down and 1. Why not? Up the middle, Damian Harris. That's easy. That's a 1st down. Battling for some extra yardage. Not in too much of a rush right now. We still have all of our timeouts. And in fact, we just let the clock run down to the 2-minute warning. 68 yards to go to potentially tie this game up. We stick with the ground attack, and our 1st down rushes are just not working. Unlike the Colts, we're not getting those key blocks at the first line as we get the nice pass to Hunter Henry, but once again, why not? 3rd down and 1, our favorite down and distance that we continue to battle in this game. Minute 14 left. Mac dropping back. Mac got him! Oh, it's Steven Sims not able to make the catch. And now our game is almost but surely on the line. 4th down and 1 from our own 41-yard line. How many times have we gone for it in this situation? We'll have to do it once more. 4-man rush. Mac dropping way back. Middle of the field. Picked off. Bobby Okereke on the INT that may have solidified a major Colts victory late in this 2021 regular season. We still have all of our timeouts. We can get a stop, but we sure won't, as Jonathan Taylor on his high horse is going to give himself up here, it looks like, and pretty much call game. Now we still have all of our timeouts, so we're going to call these timeouts. Why not? But the Colts are pretty much in a position where they can knee it out here, and that's what they're pretty much going to do. Now, the clock isn't fully aligned for them to knee this ball out, but they're going to do it anyways, and we'll see what they do on 4th down. For now, they're going to line up on offense. I don't think they'll get this off, but as the clock is ticking down, they got to do something here, and they are going to drop back the pass. Let's see if they try to run up the clock. Carson Wentz moving to the right side, running the wrong way, and he leaves a second to spare. Carson Wentz not able to kill the clock, and here comes the Patriots offense. It's Jarrett Stidham in the game for one last chance, a potential Hail Mary. Stidham rolling to the right side, buying time, in trouble. He's down. doesn't even get the pass off. It's the rookie Quiddy Pay that downs our backup quarterback, who definitely was accidentally put in the ball game. And that will do it. Our Patriots had the chances late in the ball game, but just could not execute offensively. Just could not bring up any of that clutch magic. And I think the fact that we weren't able to run the ball, I think, was the biggest issue, where we probably tried too much to run the ball. It just wasn't working against that Colts front. There's a lot of things that we could have, should have done, but you just tip your cap to the opponent in this kind of game, right? The Colts just kind of took it to us, you know. Big Q and those guys on the offensive line just battered us all around town, and now we're on a 3-game losing streak, and we have the Buffalo Bills to take on next week. So, you know, it doesn't get any easier for us still. So, our Patriots kind of stumbling down the stretch here, and suddenly the first round bye not looking all that great, and even winning the division is not even a guarantee if we drop it to the Bills once again. So we'll have to just kind of crawl our way to the end of the regular season, I suppose. But that's next week's problem for now. Leave a like in this video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 22 gameplays, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.